slurred speech and blurred vision. Luckily, expert fileters like Hildebrander Bjarnason discovered the secret to making shark safe to eat. Rendering Greenland shark edible involves a long curing process. Once sliced, it is buried to allow the ammonia to seep out.
You're wet.
It's got a very nice smell. It's got to be strong, but not rotten. A clean smell. I can't think of anything else that it smells like. It just smells like shark meat to me.
Hildebrander may be oblivious to the stench, but for the olfactory relief of others, the meat is buried at a safe distance for between 2 and 6 months, until it has reached just the right stage of rottenness. Then it's hung on hooks in the open air to dry, and sold on as a delicacy called hakal. Today it sells for up to $200 a kilo. Although this shark may no longer be poisonous, all that hard work still hasn't managed to get rid of that overwhelming smell of urine. Something of an unpleasant surprise for first-time tasters of this shark.
Now, this is the rotten shark. You must try that. Now, you must smell.
Whoa.
It's good, isn't it? It smells of a rotten, overripe camembert.
As you chew, you suddenly get this rush of ammonia.
Nothing on earth will let me eat that whatsoever.
But there is a secret weapon to ensure the successful consumption of this pungent snack. Today at traditional Viking festivals, hakal is washed down with large slugs of a schnapps called Brennivin. At 80 proof, it can dull the pain of any seemingly unpalatable hors d'oeuvre.
We give the Brennivin because it tastes so good together, you see. Now you have been trying it 3-4 times, and now you're going to like it much better now.
No, it's not
Palatable for some, but it's going to take more than that to make it a hit worldwide.
I don't know about anyone who eat a rotten shark, except here in Iceland.
We're halfway through this tour of the world's weirdest foods. We've discovered that taste buds can be tickled by the most bizarre of dishes. At 10, we dined on dung beetles in Thailand. At 9, we crunched on scorpions dipped in chocolate. And in at 8 was rattlesnake steak. We hopped over to Singapore for number 7, frog's legs porridge, before bracing our stomachs and our noses for the Icelandic delicacy, which is rotten shark. Next up, we're going all bug-eyed as these 6-legged insects make it onto our dinner menu at number 5, grasshoppers. Grasshoppers can pop up all over the globe. Wherever there are green leaves to eat, you'll find them munching away. But travel to Thailand and the capital Bangkok, and you're more likely to find them on the menu than in the meadow. It's midnight, and this farmer is out hunting one of the country's favorite snacks. All you need is a flashlight, an eagle eye, and a speedy hand. Grasshoppers are one of the oldest edible insects. They even made it onto a menu in the Old Testament. But you don't need to grab a flashlight and head out into the fields yourself. They're on sale all over Thailand at street corner snack bars. There's an enormous range of live insects on sale in the markets of Bangkok, including, of course, fresh grasshoppers. This is where street chefs like Tu Ying come to search for the best ingredients. He let us in on a few secrets about what to look for in the best.
When I go to buy the grasshoppers, they must be fresh. The best ones look bright and white, and once they've been cooked, they taste great. First of all, I wash them 3 or 4 times, and then I use coconut oil to fry them. This makes them really crispy. Coconut oil is the best oil for cooking. Otherwise, they won't look or taste good. People eat them like a snack, or some men will eat them with Thai whiskey. They taste great with a drink.
The deep-fried street snacks are sprinkled with soy sauce as a finishing touch, but visitors do still grapple with the dish.
Later you have the legs inside your teeth. You have to pick them out. The leg problem is the most problem. This is the problem. You know, the taste is not the problem. Taste is okay. I mean, it tastes like nothing. But the legs, that's the problem.
Okay, we got it. The legs are a problem. But the experts say it's worth persevering.
Grasshoppers are a staple food for a lot of people, and they're in fact very nutritious. They contain about the same amount of protein for their weight as red meat does, but in fact half the fat. In fact, this could be a new Hollywood diet. They are in fact so nutritious that they could replace many of the currently well-considered whole foods.
Grasshoppers may not have reached Hollywood yet, but they have made it to supermarket giant Tesco's Bangkok branch, where they're available on the Insect Interstall, a business selling a whole range of snacks. The stall is run as a franchise by Kun Palin, and we discovered that she often takes her work home with her.
Today I'm going to make spring rolls, which I make very often. They're called grasshopper spring rolls. The pancake. Then we fry those vegetables with noodles in a pan. Take 2 grasshoppers and roll the lot together.
I
find that the way to get the best grasshopper is to look for the freshest one with all the legs still attached. Before we actually eat them, we make sure that we pull off all the legs. Otherwise, they might get stuck in your throat and make you cough.
Kun Palin's friends love the grasshopper spring rolls, deep fried and eaten with sweet chili sauce.
My spring roll very popular.
It might be some time before these particular spring rolls make it onto the menu in your local Chinese restaurant. But in the meantime, we talk cattle and head back to the States to try out a tasty testicular delicacy. Some call them jewels, others caviar, but we're calling them oysters, and they aren't harvested from the sea. It's number 4, and it's Rocky Mountain oysters. We're on the plains of Colorado and the capital, Denver. This is the home of the cowboy, where they're still doing what cowboys have always done, including cooking dinner on the hoof.
We'll put him in the alley and then bring him right back by Bob.
For the last 18 years, Bob Deneen has been raising Coriani cattle for rodeo stock. Along the way, he's become an authority on a local delicacy known as Rocky Mountain oysters.
It goes back to the old days when they would brand out in the open. There were no fences, and obviously the guys were hungry. They were harvesting those testicles from those calves, and there was a branding fire right there, and somebody probably had